Hi everyone, welcome to World History. It is February 19th. Covering in this slideshow, I'm just kind of going to show you a couple slides in the slideshow for this week, for the week of February 19th to the 22nd. If you missed the videos for last week, I'm always going to post the videos down below down here on the assignments from last week or from previous weeks. So all the previous assignment videos are up down here. And if it runs out, hit more, and then it'll show from the beginning of class. So we have the slideshow for the week up at the top. Every week I'll get rid of the previous slideshow just because it takes up a lot of room, and then I'll just keep the videos down below. I might keep the slideshows up too, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm still getting used to this. So the objective that we're covering for today's assignment is how scientific and technological advances impacted the rise and fall of empires. The assignment for today, Tuesday, February 19th, is Bells, Budhas, and Bombards, military gunpowder technology. And we've talked about previously that these, we're doing this, these units on expansions, exploration, expansions of these centralized states, which it would be countries like Spain and Portugal, Great Britain eventually, Germany, France, these Western European countries that are centralized. If you ever see the word centralized states, they're centralized states. They're kind of, they have a centralized government, which means that they have like one king or somebody ruling the government there, and then they are spreading their influence around the world and going to these colonies, creating colonies around the world. So the power, the person who's running the empire is centralized. It's coming from one person, and then they're sending out, orders around the world that's affecting all these different countries, and they're colonizing in different continents like North and South America and Africa and Asia. Okay, so and the way that they're doing this is they're really just overpowering through technology these other native inhabitants of these other countries. So, if you ever look at one that a lot of people are familiar with in U.S. history is, say, United States and Native Americans here in North America. United States would be the centralized power. The president would be, the key figure, and Congress and the Senate. And then really our technological advances overpower the Native Americans. We took land from them. The same thing was happening with other countries all around the world. Spain did that to the Central America and South America, Central American and South American natives in those areas. They overpowered them with through technology and advances in gunpowder, and really they expanded their empire by overrunning them through technology, and then basically taking their land and taking their natural resources. So this isn't something that the United States just did. It's something that had been being done since colonization, and really, since since back to the beginning of recorded history, this type of thing had been happening where a centralized country or even a tribe would come up with some type of advance, whether that advance was, the bow and arrow, or attacking by horseback, or any kind of advancement. They would come up with a new advancement in warfare, and then they would beat out their neighboring areas and then take over those neighboring areas through technological advances, or just through warfare advances. All right, so the assignment, if you go into updates, you can always see the assignments over the right here. Today's due date, Tuesday, February 19th. It's going to come back up again. Under updates, this is the assignment, Bells, Budhas, and Bombards. We could enter, you could click on that and enter through there is the Dropbox page, or go back into materials and see the unit 4. So we're still in unit 4. We're almost done with unit 4. We have one more assignment after this, and then the post-assessment. And we're with rulers with guns, rise of powerful states. Okay, go down here. Bells, Budhas, and Bombards. Do the reading. So you're going to go through this. You're going to do the reading. After you do the reading, it's going to ask you to create a spider diagram. You could use one of these websites, which requires you to download something and makes it a little bit harder, and some of you might have trouble with that. I've already had some people use this first website. It was better. Sorry. So the first website's a little bit better than the second website, I think. But you can just create a Word document. Sorry, it's my son. So you could create a Word document. Okay, so to continue, sorry, my son was making a lot of noise in the background. So I would recommend that you make a Word document. And if you don't, those of you who have been having problems with this, if you don't have Microsoft Word, you could always go to openoffice.org and download a free version of Microsoft Word. Mine would pop up here. And it's this OpenOffice, OPENOFFICE.org. Here, let's see, I'll pull it up here. And download a free version of Microsoft Office.org. Go to this website and then click on I want to download OpenOffice, and you'll get Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel for free. So just realize that that's available. Okay. So to create the spider diagram, you do the reading. Okay, and then you're going to do a diagram of the reading. The main point will be in the middle, and I don't know why. There we go. Here's the reading. The main point, you come up with the main point will be in the middle, and then you spider diagram it out from there, the key points. Okay, so an example of a spider diagram would be if you go to Google and you click on spider diagram, and then you hit images, you can see examples of spider diagrams. So let's see this one, games as art. This one is the key. Well, let's see. They have different keys here. So you can have different key points here. If you want to do the main topic is in the middle, and then the main topic of the paragraphs are the other biggest ones around the edges, and then it branches out from there. Let's see some other ones here that people did. What's another one? Revealing the invisible. Digital gaming. Here's one on digital gaming. So go look at different ones. I'm sorry, I'm not pulling up great examples right now. But you could do your spider diagram and go to Microsoft Word and open up a Microsoft Word. I'll open up a new one, text document. And if you want to do it the easy way, just go up here to creating a table, and create a table, just maybe 10 columns and 10 rows, and then put your key idea in the middle here. Maybe it's gunpowder. Okay, and then you could branch off from here the different areas. If you want to branch it off from here, you could have the other key points out on the other side. So you might want to branch off from gunpowder. You might want to put like Afro-Eurasia would be a place where it came from, gunpowder came from. And then another one might be, let's see over here, you could do bullet, ball, and bomb. So deliver a destructive projectile, bullet, ball, and bomb. So you could put that into there, down here. It branches off. Okay, and then you could diagram it that way. The other way is you could use the Microsoft Word, or you can use the websites that are provided here. and download the YED graph editor. You do that, and depending on what type of program you have, I have a Mac, so you could do it for Mac, and then do the license agreement, and then download it. Okay, and then it's a tool that you'll have to learn from there. Once it's open, you can open when done, download it, and then that will create spider diagrams or any kind of diagram you want to create on that program. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to use that. But it's easy for you. You could use the Microsoft Word. Okay. The reading mainly covers. If we pull up the reading again, we talk about the reading again. It talks about gunpowder and weapons, where it came from, how the military started using it, the technical advances resulted, what they resulted from the gunpowder weapons, what resulted from it, the origination of gunpowder, and then it talks about the elements of these weapons that they created from gunpowder, the availability of metals. Technical skill is a third element. And then it talks about the earliest bombards, what they looked like, what the tubes looked like, how Europe started using them, and then what they used them for to break through heavy walls, things like that. So what kings used them, things. Okay, so do the reading and then do the spider diagram and submit the spider diagram. Okay, that's all I have for you right now. Just remember those keywords that mean how this technology advanced these centralized states that we're talking about, basically these countries that are colonizing. And make sure you get all the keywords here. Make sure you show all your work, that you're demonstrating your understanding of the reading. This is a really weird way to do it. You could also get rid of, if you also wanted to get rid of the chart, the table, and just maybe diagram it out as a Word document, maybe do the different words and different key ideas and just put it in a Word document. You could do it that way. Any way that you demonstrate in some type of a diagram or through the different words of the key elements and the key ideas of the reading is fine with me. Okay? That's all I have for you right now. I will talk to you all later. All right, bye.